whole joinmydownline.com pushing thing. It had to be 2 different zaps that are totally automated back and forth. It's really sick. Super cool. So anyways, if there's something that you wish that you had, I guarantee something integrates with it, and it probably integrates with Google Sheets. And if ClickFunnels doesn't, and you can pass data, and you can pass automation and animation back and forth through those things, which is really, really cool. There's also some really exciting stuff coming up in ClickFunnels that I'm not allowed to talk about, but is going to be so sick. What I'm trying to say is learn. Anyway. Get familiar with Zapier. Okay. There's also something that I've been using lately called Funnelish. I love Funnelish. Funnelish is another cool thing that extends the functionality of ClickFunnels. Then we're going to start building here because I got to get building. I didn't think I could make this. Nick said, okay, we need a whole Saturday training on Zapier, your crazy processes. That's a sweet idea, dude. That would be awesome. That would be super cool. There's a few more ninja things I want to see if I can pull off before I do that. That would be freaking awesome, though. That'd be super cool. Nick, great idea, man. Oh, it's awesome. That's why I love doing this stuff with you guys. If there's anything else that you guys want to be doing or anything like that, like ClickPop training. Ooh, yeah. We should do that also. ClickPop training would be sweet. I actually might be able to pull that off here too. If you guys can get me to shut up long enough, I can actually start building something. I'm writing this down. ClickPop training, Zapier training. Dave Woodward said that ClickFunnels would be a Zapier receiver soon. Super exciting. Oh, he did say stuff like that. That's cool. There, yep, Zapier receiver. So maybe he did talk about it. How about you'll be. I don't know if I should say it. I don't know if I can, so I'm not going to. Okay, but you'll be able to do some pretty sick stuff with Zapier in the future. That really, really, really will accelerate what you do with ClickFunnels. It's already amazing, but it's like, oh gosh. Anyway, drop any other trainings that you wish that were in there. I kind of want to do a backpack one because I feel like there's not a good backpack one, and I feel like I'm one of the people who loves backpack and gets obsessed with the insides of it. Backpack, we see Actionetics. Okay, Actionetics training would be awesome too. Yeah, Actionetics plus Zapier. Oh, good night, baby. What? That would be awesome. James just raised his hand. We got some votes for that. Yeah, Actionetics, ClickPop, Zapier trainings. That would be sick. Okay. And I want to go build more I want to build the best e-com funnels that I know. We've almost bankrupted 3 companies. I did on my own almost before I got hired by ClickFunnels because of e-com funnels. Okay. I know there's some really special things with them, but when you nail those things, gosh, man, it's so freaking cool. So I want to show you a cool e-com funnel, low ticket e-com funnel, book funnel. I want to go build that one soon. I want to go build, there's a bunch of them I want to go build. That's more product specific, so you guys can have those as well. The whole purpose I'm trying to do these trainings though is so that it stays fresh in my head. It's as much for me as for everyone else, but also that I can throw in a lot of the best practices that I was doing at ClickFunnels so that people can have that because I can't actually go build everyone's funnels for them. ManyChat. That would be awesome. You want to talk about open rates? All right. All right. One of the things I like to do, specifically with this lead magnet section right here, right? When somebody actually goes in and they opt in, one of the things I like to do is toss to them. I don't want this to be the end of the conversation, like I was saying. So in any of these scenarios, one of the easiest ways to deliver the thing that you're promising is through a simple email sequence. I would use a soap opera sequence in this scenario, a soap opera series. These days are wrong too. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So it's 5 days of soap opera series, and you might have a specific training on that day that email was talking about that you gave to them for free or whatever. And so you're pushing to these pages where the actual video's there and you're saying get more, and it's just an ascension to the middle of the value ladder area. I use this like crazy, and it works insanely well. And in a lot of different places right now. So I love putting the Facebook widget as well there so they can like it, but then also the Facebook comments widget down here at the bottom so that they can comment with each other. And then all I do is I put the same URL of the Facebook comments widget across all the pages, every place that I'm using it. So when someone comments on one, it shows up on all of them. So while someone might be commenting mostly on this one, it actually pushes the social proof all the way across. All it's huge when I do that. I do that all the time. I've been doing this on my webinar confirmation page, but I put the same URL on the Facebook comments element from across my indoctrination series, across all of my, so that it's like this huge mass of comments, even if it's not totally from that page, massive social proof, swoosh, just across all of it, which is super cool. And Lee said, I love these Saturday lessons. Best use of a day, no pressure of daily work routine. That's awesome. Thanks so much. Keep dropping the value bombs. Appreciate it, man. Very, very much. Appreciate that. Alrighty. Should probably build some stuff now, huh? So that's kind of the map, and it's very fluid. You guys saw, obviously, with this whole thing. If you guys got any questions or anything like that before, maybe we'll take we've been going for 2 hours now. Maybe take like a 5-minute break here. But I hope you see that it's extremely fluid. If there's any last questions or whatever, just go and drop them in, or what. It could be anything. I'm implementing the comments and the like widget now. Yeah, it's amazing. If you can pull in, it only unfortunately I think works for Facebook pages, not groups. I wish it was groups, but just pages alone, which is fine. And it likes the page like crazy. And people can see their friends who've already liked it with huge social proof, and then see all the Facebook comments below. It's like, oh man, we've noticed and we've learned that social proof testimonials that are a screenshot of a Facebook comment. So you're not just taking in the thing. You can see that it's a screenshot. It's a Facebook comment screenshot. Very, very effective as far as social proof versus just tossing in a quote from somebody for the testimonial. Anyway, but I hope you see that this is very, very fluid, all of this. That was the whole point of it. You might, depending on the assets that you currently have, you might be able to do a lead magnet thing at the beginning, which in my mind, it's my own opinion, I love this one the most. This one here, I almost have never actually built that because I don't know. I've got this philosophy where it's like, I believe that if I help a customer solve enough of their own problems, which is half of why I do these, right? That when it comes time for me to ask for a sale, I've solved enough problems and created enough feeling of reciprocity inside the person's brain that they are willing to take action and spend money with me. I don't have to sell as hard because I've created the relationship. I've shown the fact that I can help them. I've shown the fact that I'm worth what I'm saying I'm worth. You know what I mean? That's the whole reason why I do this. So like, I'm a huge fan of the reverse squeeze page, the lead mag page. I hardly ever build the squeeze. We're gonna build it. It takes like 3 seconds though, right? Then we'll go build out. I'll build out all of these so you can delete whatever section you don't want or whatever. And then obviously there's tons of follow-up automation. There's so much stuff. There's literally no way we could go through all the cool things you can go through and do. So we'll choose a couple of them and we'll build those out as well. But if there's any of the things that you want, that you need, that you're thinking like, oh my gosh, I wish I had that, that will help like crazy. And we should dive into those before we start building as well. I'll build like the soap opera series action funnel. I'll build the list. I'll show the hooking up of the whole thing so you guys can see how it works in Actionetics. But I'm not going to write the actual sequence though. This is the most I've ever dived into copy. The actual 1 sentence persuasion and 5 curiosity hooks. That's the most I've ever dived into copy in these things. It's not, copy is what does the selling, but the focus of these, I'm trying to show you guys the actual functionality of the pages, of the funnels, how the automation works, because I'm solo. I don't work for anyone anymore, right? I'm contracted with ClickFunnels to keep running 2 Combo Club coaching, which is great, but I'm solo now, right? I'm just one guy. I have a buddy who helps me with my support stuff, and I have a Facebook ads person. She runs Facebook ads, and that's kind of it officially. There's like 1 or 2 other people here or there that kind of do a few things for me every once in a while. But how does a guy, right? How does a guy manage all this? I have a ton of stuff out there, and the reason why is because I build the funnel. I adhere to all the marketing principles, but I specifically am very focused on all this back-end automation that leverages my time, so I'm not stuck doing support. I'm not stuck doing this. I'm not stuck doing that, and it helps like crazy. Okay, expand me, and I want to. That's why I put so much focus on like what to put in or what you could do next or where you could push them. In my mind, it's not enough to just build the funnel if you're a solopreneur. Number one, I've never seen anyone actually make 2 commas as a solopreneur. It takes a team, okay? If you don't have a team and you're like you're anti-team, start changing that mindset. Okay, I've never seen anyone in Russell's Inner Circle who is on their own. They always have people around them. Okay, all of them. They always have a team. And it could be someone who's just a VA here and this person over there, whatever. But that's the point, though. Your whole time and attention needs to be focused on selling. Okay? And so I build these automations on the side. I go and I put all these things and these pieces together with the specific purpose of knowing and realizing that these will expand me and my functionality, find me better people, find me better sales, find all the different pieces there, and it will help me protect my time. And so that's the reason I put so much stuff in there with it. Nick said, how about an audit training where we submit one of our funnels and you review it live? That would be fun. Yeah, that would be super cool. It's not going to be something I do regularly. I reserve that for all my Q&A coachings that I do, but that would be interesting though. So I charge $500 for a 30-minute funnel review. It's not with you. You send me all of your URLs and I go through each one of the things and dive through it. And record myself auditing and editing and going through all the pieces there. I don't do the actual edits, but I go through and show you what I would do and change. That's how I was able to get hooked up with Robert Love, which was awesome, at Hollywood. That was kind of neat. Did a funnel review for them. And then I charge $1,000 an hour for actual one-on-one coaching with it, but I don't really like that package. What sucks about it is every time I do a 1-hour coaching with somebody, they leave and like, I never know what happens with them. And more importantly, usually when they go make the first few changes, there's follow-up changes based on how the market reacted to what I said they should go do. And so I don't get to actually go back to them and say like, well, this is what you should be doing again. Like, okay, you did the thing I said, great. How did everyone react? This way, awesome. Okay, that means pivot here, do that. Or that means pivot over here. You know what I mean? So as far as like the funnel reviews though, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe I should, I'll have to think through that. Thanks for the suggestion, Nick. I appreciate it. Let me write that down. Funnel audit. Noah said, and your assistant, right? I'm not sure what you're saying on that, man. I'm sorry. And what about my assistant? It's kind of cool because with support, I automated with Zoho. I was using Freshdesk, but it was way freaking expensive, and I felt like it was the PC of support desks. I love Zoho because it feels like the Mac. I'm not endorsing. I'm not back and forth, but that's just what I use. I like Zoho because it's like wicked easy. It's like $20 a month, and I can't believe what you get for $20 a month. It is amazing. We get like a full CRM with like all this other stuff, and I automate all the things back and forth. And anyway, it's really really awesome. So I got an awesome buddy of mine. I actually built my first really successful funnel on ClickFunnels with him. The story of how we didn't have any money and we planned out the whole funnel and the whole business before getting ClickFunnels, and then we pressed the button and we had 2 weeks to build the funnel, build the business, and get the customers so the customers would pay for our ClickFunnels subscription. I trust that man implicitly, and he is one of my best friends, and he's actually the guy who's been helping me with the support stuff. So whenever there's tickets coming through for either from Facebook or whatever all over the place, it all automates over to him, and then we've been making these knowledge-based docs so that we replicate us, and then we can just hire someone for like $10 an hour for to go through and answer stuff and things like that. Anyway, so Zoho, absolutely love Zoho also. Edward said, how does your support guy take care of login/purchase issues without logging in your ClickFunnels account? Very good question, Edward. Okay, there is a very specific, now I trust my friend, so I would give him the login and stuff like that. There's just been no need. Okay, so how on earth, because there's not user permissions in ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels very much understands that pain and wants to solve that themselves. There's just a few of the things coming before that kind of thing does. So how do I do it, right? Or how do I send that data to all the people I need to? Guys, I got another awesome buddy. He and I have kind of become friends the last little bit here, and he's moderating one of my Facebook groups. He might be on here today. He's the man. He needs to know when people purchase my product so that when people apply to get into our closed group, he can add them in. So how did we fix that? And here's how we fixed it. I can't show you the page because it's people's personal information, you know what I mean? Like, and their emails and all that stuff. but literally with Zapier. And the zap that we did is that the condition that we set up is that when someone purchases in ClickFunnels this product on this page, pass all of that data onto a new line in Google Sheets. And then all I did is I shared that page with him. Okay, I shared access with that page to him on a view only status. Okay, and then the second thing I did is there could be people buying and he has no idea. So then what I do is I put a notification on there in the automations tab right here, in the automations tab, and all I do is I toss in an action that notifies. A lot of people don't know that this is generic inside ClickFunnels. Okay, let's say I want to put a notification in here, right? Let's just say it's notify, and I want it to be an email notification, okay? And I can put whatever email address I want to in here, blah, 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 at blah, blah, blah.com. And whenever someone purchases or opts in or whatever, you can send an email notification to the specific individual that you need to. And that's nice, so that when someone purchases, the data gets passed over to Google Sheets. He gets an email notification, so people